So a couple of weekends ago, I maybe like 2, 3 weekends ago. I don't know why I said it like that. I could have just said weeks, right? I was telling my girlfriend that I wanted to get some Kanye and some like Kid Cudi albums. I had gone to a couple of record stores, not really necessarily looking for that, but I was like, it would be cool if I had found some of those. Um, so it was just kind of like on the back burner, like it wasn't on the forefront, but it was like if it came along, I would be highly interested because that's I just want to add that to my collection. So then I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace like I usually do, and I found, if I'm not mistaken, it was this Kid Cudi album. And I was like, oh man, the guy was selling it for $10, and I couldn't really believe it because it didn't make a lot of sense. I was like, $10. I was like, it's like a really reasonable price, right? I was like, all right. So then I checked what else the person was selling because maybe there's selling more stuff that I'd be interested in. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I do that. And he was selling six more albums, and they were all definitely something I would like. So I messaged the guy and I asked him like, "Hey man, like, can you selling them all for $10?" So I was like, "How much would you take 50 for the six albums?" And in between that, he said yes, and before I could respond with like, "Okay, cool, let's do it." I guess he sold one of them because he was like, "Hey man, I just sold one, so I just have five now." And I was like, okay. And I think he sold the graduation from Kanye. So then I was like, okay, that's cool, dude. Well, he was like, I'll still sell you the other five for 40. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So this is those. So I already showed you that one Kid Cudi album. Then we had Kids See Ghosts. I don't know if that was too close or not. Sorry. Then we have the My Dark Twisted Fantasy from Kanye. A bunch of good stuff on that one. And I know Kanye's kind of like how can I say it? Like he's yeah. You know what? We're not gonna talk about that. Then I have this. I got this one too, which just has a lot of good songs on here too that I would listen to a lot back in the day. And the last one is this one. I think everybody likes Kanye and Kid Cudi. I mean, deep down, I know it's kind of hard to bring up Kanye and not be like, oh man, but it's not. We're not here for that. Um, so that's what I got, and I got them. So I guess it was technically like $8 each, which I think is a good deal. And they're all really. Some of them are even unplayed, so they're really brand new. The dude just had them in his closet. The guy said that he wanted to start collecting vinyl, and then he saw how much work it was and how much gear and stuff, which I think some people might get intimidated. It might not be as hard as people think, but you do need some components here and there. And he was just kind of like, yeah, dude, I didn't want to go through all that hassle when I can just like open up my phone and play all these songs and like just like actually have it portable with me and be playing it while I'm doing other things, not having to come back to the record player to. And I told him like, yeah, this is more like when you're gonna sit down and just like actually listen to the album and not do anything. Like that is gonna be the activity, which a lot of people don't want to do. They want to multitask. They want to be doing things, which is understandable. And it's whatever you like. You know what I mean? So I like these things, so that's why it works for me. One of the things that I was kind of bummed about though is they're all, like I said, really really good condition. Some of them are even unplayed. Some are brand new. Was the this one has it plays fine. I think he said he actually never played this one, so this is one of the ones that's like unplayed. It was really really warped, and that bummed me out because it was like super super warped, and I was like, damn, I don't think I have another album that's like that, or I mean vinyl record that's like that. So I never really hold records like this, but just for the video purpose, it's a cool transparent pink. I'm not sure if they were all like this. I don't really know like the history of it. I think this is like a Target exclusive or something. I don't know. You're obviously not able to see it like that, but when it's spinning, that thing is like bad. which it didn't have any like playability issues. It played just fine. I played the whole record front and back, and there was no problems whatsoever. It played fine, but it just, I mean, you see that needle going up and down like a decent amount, like that much. And I'll probably get a clip of that right now. I might not put no audio because, again, I don't want to get sued or nothing. But yeah, that was the haul. It was pretty cool. I was pretty proud of it. I'm pretty excited about it. Like, I'm glad I got all these in my collection. And I'm still on the hunt for a couple more of both of them, both artists. And I'm also wanting to get some Gorillaz and some like Daft Punk. I don't have a lot of that. I mainly have rock and classic rock. Oh wait, there is another record that I have that is warped but not as bad, and it was a record that I got for my girlfriend, which is that one right there. It's Taylor Swift. She is a Swiftie. I don't know if it's like something to do with those colored records. Those are like a weird, like a pale blue, and a couple of them are pretty warped. Some of them are not. I think it's 4 total in there, and like 2 of them are just like. And then this is that it's Kitsy Ghosts, like it's bad. I mean, I know there's those little heat presses, and maybe looking into maybe investing in one of those. I just don't know how much they cost. So if it's like stupid expensive, probably won't do it. So there's gonna be a short and sweet video there. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting any more records anytime soon, unless it's a really good deal. But I'll probably have to wait till next year to start getting back out there on the hunt. Because I did end up getting 2 cameras that I want to like review, talk about, use, and see how they go. One of them is the Olympus FE from 2010, and it's kind of funny how it records. It's very vintage and old school looking, very home video looking. And then a Sony A7 II that I got for like a halfway good deal on eBay. There for like $450 to $500 depending on the condition. This one had a 7,000 shutter count and it looks like it's never even been used, but obviously it has. 7,000 is, according to that, when I googled it, is pretty new. But I'm gonna be using strictly vintage lenses on there, like my Minolta lenses. Just because I want to mess around with that look and see if it's anything. And it's mainly going to be for stills. Like, I want to take pictures of take pictures. That's going to be my picture camera. And the Olympus one's going to be like just like a fun mess around camera. Then I'll throw some clips in here and there with it just to get that vintagey vibe. But anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching.